Hello YouTube artist, I'm Kelly Hernig and welcome to In the Studio. Today I'm finding inspiration in the most unexpected way, and it all comes from this. Fun, right? Let's go paint. Inside the Collage Soup Bird Nerd, there are a couple textures that I really love. I love the background here with all of the shapes. Do you see how they look really lovely together? And this is going to be inspiring my color palette for today. I just love it here, but I also like it here with all these little pink dots. See how lovely that is? And then on this side here, what I really like is the scribbles. So do you see all the texture with a pencil? And then down here, I love the texture here. So we're going to try to do that today. I'm not guaranteeing how it's going to look, but we're going to try that. I've got a page here, and I just really am inspired by these hydrangeas. They're dried, they're from the yard, and you can see they're just 4 petals flowers. So this is going to be what I'm trying to do. And I've picked 3 colors from Addison and Sedgwick. I'm going to be using the persimmon, the Alberta Street, and then the crabapple here. I like those 3 colors. They're totally different, a color palette that I really wouldn't do, especially with this Alberta Street in there, but I'm going to see if we can make it work. I wanted to kind of cross over both pages. I just want to really play with color. So I've got a flat brush here. I'm just going to put down some water. I want it a little heavier on one side than the other. And I'm going to start with persimmon. I don't have any design in mind. I have nothing in mind right now except that I want to add those florals. I just don't know what that looks like yet. I kind of like to fly off the cuff and just see what happens. So this is just, I'm just adding water now to kind of help it smooth out, run in new places. All right, I'm going to go to that bright blue, which is Alberta Street. Now these 2 together, they might make mud because blue and orange are complementary. Kind of like that. I'm going to splash. I like how the puddles of color over here, so I'm going to try to puddle up some over here. There we go. Get some more of that blue. Want definitely some puddling happening. Just water on my brush. I don't want any hard edges, so I'm just softening some of these outer edges so they kind of go away. All right, I'm going to go into the green now. I'm going to wet down some more of my paper here. I like this color. Gonna splash. Okay, I've got a couple watercolor pencils here. And I'm just going to start dragging. Light in my touch. I've got a light pink one here. I'm going to see what that does. I'm going to tilt this page to get that water running. There we go. And then I've got my green pencil. That's cool. I'm going to blot just a little bit in here. Got a couple big standing puddles. I want to get rid of those. I like the blue down here. I'm just going to add a little bit out here. It's been dried, and now I want to concentrate on creating my little hydrangea shapes. And I'm looking at, I kind of like the darkness of this area, but I like the airiness of here. And I think the hydrangea clusters will look kind of pretty here, and maybe just a couple drifting to this page. But I really like this area. I'm going to try to leave this area alone. So for doing that, trying to think how big. I want a stem, so I'm just going to draw a stem here. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is deepen behind those. I want to be able to see them. So I'm looking at what color is around here. So this is the blue. Again, this is a little bit of negative and positive painting, so I'm staying off of the flower. I'm going behind the flower. Okay, I've got to touch into my orange over here so that I can get some of that, and that's too heavy. So I'm just going to come back and lighten that. And then this is another one down here, so I'm going to pull the orange this way. Okay, got to get back to that blue. I forgot about that. I don't want it sitting there making hard edges. There we go. I should have brought you up for that so you could see me doing that. Okay, there you go. So you can see the little flower shapes there. I've got another one over here. orange one there. I've got a big one up here, if you can see that one. By varying your pressure and your colors, you'll make it more interesting to look at. Okay, you can see that they're barely taking shape. That's exactly what I want. I kind of want it like a hide and seek kind of feel, so that you really have to search them out. I put the little stem in there. And I come in now and just deepen right next to where they are coming together. I'm going to touch in with my green Caran d'Ache color. And what I'm going to do is dip this in water. And I want to outline this flower a little better. I'm going to make a couple lines around it so it's not so pretty in shape. What I'm going to do now is just add some lines in there, just pencil lines. I've dried this and now I'm going to use the white Posca pen. My favorite is the 0.7. It's got a little fatter line. So what I'm going to do is try to find an outer edge of one of the petals. I love that. It's so abstract, it's just cool. I'm gonna follow some of these lines too. I like some of the scribble marks in here. So I'm just gonna follow some, let them fall into. Did it turn out exactly like I planned? No. But what it did show me, looseness is really fun. It's not something that I do all the time, but I really enjoyed playing with these colors and just creating something out of really nothing. I didn't really have any plan in my mind. I just kind of went intuitively, and that's not really what I do. So finding inspiration for color and texture and trying to play in my sketchbook without a finished plan was really something I need to do a lot more. I hope it inspires you to pick 3 colors and just have fun. I know I enjoyed it immensely. Please like, comment, or subscribe, and thanks for watching.